I want to answer the question, are perpetual machines possible? Na ay makita ninyo sa kanaganing, nakita na ako ni Kapila sa tawag ano sa social media advertising about this, na ay murag ka ng nailingin diri nga murag plato nga medyo paana siya, and then there's a hole and there's a tube connecting diri, and then ay something diri, and then naay ball dira nga bulitas pag sa bulsa mo ana siya diri, right? Now let's actually, and they claim that this is perpetual machine. Of course, perpetual machine this is the answer here. The short answer is no. Perpetual machine violates the very principle of physics, the conservation of energy. What we call nga, ang energy will there will always be energy loss. It's impossible to make a machine that will generate 100% work. Okay, ibig sabihin kung unsa input energy nimo, mao po'y output energy. Okay? Why is this? Well, let's assume nga frictionless. Katong frictionless surface, that's not a very ideal. It's not realistic. Okay? What happens sa frictionless manggod? Assume nga frictionless na lang siya. Meaning, if the velocity of this height is 0, okay, or atong in general ang path ha, natay path nga ani. So let's say we have this path. If the velocity here is 0, or let's say the velocity here is some v, let's say v1. At all levels here, ang velocity sa system is, the speed of the system is v1. For example, pag abot dire, v1, gihapon ni siya dire. Meaning, if ang velocity dire is, the speed here is, let's say v2, in all levels here, v2 ang speed. Nasabtan niyo? So meaning, if 0 ang velocity here, at this point, 0. This is also the maximum height nga pwede niya maabtan. Assuming nga walay friction na ha. Meaning, there's no energy dissipation. But of course, that would be impossible. Nga naman, in actuality, pag roll pa lang na ay dissipation sa energy niya, right? Mo vibrate ang floor. That is dissipation of energy. Okay? Like for example, karon I'm exerting I'm having a sound, I'm making a vibration sa ako ang through sa movement sa ako ang vocal cord, and this vibration, you hear this one because your ear vibrates at the same frequency. Okay? Sabta nato, our brains are designed to interpret the sound I'm saying. It's actually one of the wonders of our brain, no? We can make sense of that sound. In general, actually, in nature, there's only vibration. It's our brain that gives meaning to those sound, to the words, to the timbre, o sabay klase nga ginasulti nako. That's why you can understand me, and that's why we can communicate. Okay, that's a very feature of the brain. But without the brain, everything is just sound nga kuan. Okay, I mean vibration. Now, as ang ako ang vibration of diri sa ako ang vocal cord, ma-produce siya into the compression and decompression. When we get into sound waves, klaro na siya. But again, that will travel through air, and when hit your eardrum will vibrate at the same frequency, sending signals to your brain. And kana pa lang na ay transfer of energy, right? Because I cause akong pagsulti dire causes some movement in your eardrum, right? So dito maklaro nimo nga I'm transferring part of my energy sa imuha by listening to me. Okay? Because your eardrum vibrates and it requires energy. Okay? That is the energy transferred. And of course, as I'm speaking, part of sa akong ginakaon is mo nang may power sa ako ang system, biochemical energy. Now, at it hits the wall, di ba madunggan ninyo na ay kanang echo, reverberation. And that's because of the wall also vibrates. In fact, ganong madunggan ninyo sa gawas, let's say, bisan pag naka-cover ni siya dire, part of the sound nga akong isulti, dili lang grabe ka baga nga semento, like even ka ng mga nipis lang. Madunggan gyapon sa gawas, right? Because the wall now acts as another oscillator. It's actually an oscillator. So anyway, that's about the wave. What I'm saying now about energy is that there's this dissipation of energy. Like, for example, as the object moves through here, in reality, it dissipates its energy to the floor. And of course, there should be friction. Even though how smooth imo ang gamiton diha. Okay? Now, without dissipation of energy, the maximum height nga it can, is diri ra po. Dili po na siya ka taas diri, right? Ganun makasaka pa man siya nga zero na may velocity dira. And note that the acceleration is always downward. Okay ra og zero yung velocity dira, pero napay acceleration dito, right? But here, wala na. The acceleration is going downward. It cannot go up. That's why impossible ni siya kay nga naman pag abot dira diri na siya taman unsaon niya pag fire tawon diha. Right? So sige nabuhat ana siya something diri nga bukos suyupo na siya. Maybe a magnet that will such that pag abot niya diri dili siya drop lang, dili siya V naught equal 0. Pag V naught equal 0, asa siya mo 0 diri, right? But if we have some magnetic force there, kay metal man nga something nga the V naught now is not 0. This means that pag abot diri, kung ako ni siyang ipaana gamay, no? Pag abot diri nga level na apa ko'y velocity nga makasaka, right? Tama? And meaning, as I reach this one, mo create siya projectile and isnap lang nga makabalik sa dito. I can calculate the velocity needed diri. Okay? Para maka-jump kog balik dito. And we're going to do that now. Okay? That's assuming walay energy loss. But in reality, if there's friction, dili na siya kaabot. Like for example, if zero ni siya dire, if zero ang V naught dire, instead nga makaabot siya dire, no, dire somewhere dire na siya. Okay, why? Because remember nga naanay nawala ang energy. Asa ang kung nawala ng energy sa ato pa na potential energy difference dito. Because when you set this velocity V naught to be 0, the potential energy is at maximum. Right? Karon, what's the total energy? The total energy now is the energy. Okay, let's say at this point, this is the potential. Formerly here, when the velocity is 0, the potential is ani kataas. Now, since it has decreased in height, the potential has also decreased, right? But the kinetic energy ani na lang, this is, we let this our zero potential. Dili nato isulat. Okay? Formerly, tanan ni siya is potential energy, right? Take this as the anak kadako, no? Now, since it dropped to some height here, so mo na yung potential, right? Unsa ang there's a difference of this one. And this is now the kinetic, right? That's the kinetic energy. Okay? That's the kinetic energy. This is actually mo ni giingon nga that, di ba, delta KE equals negative delta PE. Tama? Mo ni siya exactly. Because ang change sa delta PE kani is now the delta KE, the negative of that. Okay? Or that, kung nimo, delta KE plus delta PE equals 0. Kay kumbaga pa negative change man kay nibaba man siya, right? That's why it's negative. So add this and add this, it always adds up to 0. Okay? Or that the absolute value this plus this is equal to that. And When the system is at rest, at a height h, that is now the maximum energy, mgh. You can calculate immediately what's the total energy of the system. Pag at rest siya dire, right? It's just mgh. So whatever is that mgh, let's say the unit of 100 joules, okay? Let's say if mgh equals 100 joules, meaning that 100 joules is all the energy the system will have all throughout its evolution. Nasabtan ninyo? Okay. So, how about pag-abot dire? Pag-abot dire, this is now the potential energy, meaning that the kinetic energy is this. That's why it is much faster dire, tama? Right? The object is much faster here. The lower it is, the faster it will have, okay? Tungod kay it gains more energy. The more that it goes, it reduces, it loses height, it gains velocity. Okay? So pag-abot diri is 0. So ana ang kuan ana, no? Ang analogy. Now let's solve this one. Let's try this. There's something na ay murag mounting plate, no? And there's a hole here. And let's assume that this is a circle, whatever is this path here, wala tayo loss of energy. And a circle na lang. And ana nato dire. Iana nato ang arc length. And say that the distance of this one is small r. And the radius of the circle is capital R. Ang question is that given that this, okay, ibutang na lang natin isa sa center, no? Sabihin, R na gyapon, okay? Okay, para isa lang, no? Kani, mo itong plato, no? Paana diya, mubalik siya dito. Okay? And as I've said, it needs to have a velocity initial, down, right? V0. Dili siya dapat 0. Kaya nga, pag-abot dapat niya, diri na pa siya V0. Nakuha? Okay? So, if this angle is given by theta, so given R and theta, meaning, dapat mo ana gid siya diri. Kaya kung ana lang na, di ba na, mubalik dito. Mo ana naman na dito, right? So, this is a guiding, mulid siya into projectile motion, right? Okay? If this is theta, ang question karon is, asa siya mulan dire. Okay, mo na question karon. So the ball will huana siya di ba? From here to here is a projectile motion. Okay? So it's a combination of okay, a projectile motion. So, how do we attack this problem? We need to know the velocity at this point here. Assuming that this is purely conservative system, okay, no friction, purely conservative. So, ato ni siyang kuanon dito, okay, we know that at this point, it still has a velocity V0, right? Kung unsa di siya dire, maugyapon ni siya dire, right? Okay? And meaning, saka pa siya dito. Now, the question is, what is the velocity, okay, at this point here? We need to know the velocity at this point here, kay mauna karon ang mahimo natong intro. That will be the initial velocity of the projectile. Nasabtan ninyo? Okay? That will be the initial velocity of the projectile. Okay. Tanaw na to ang minimum ug maximum niya. From here, we can actually calculate the minimum V and the maximum. Unsay minimum? Dapat diri siya, at least and at most dito siya, right? Okay? Kaya mulapas na siya dito, di na siya ma-shoot. Or 2 week po siya, muhulog siya diri, right? Okay. So, nasabtan na ninyo ang problem. Okay. So, let's calculate the velocity there. Okay? Now, this was initially at what's the total energy of the system? Let's take the total energy here. Well, the total energy there is just equal to 1/2 m v naught squared plus mgr, right? That's the total energy. And this is the whole energy nga gamiton sa system. That means that the total energy at this point is still this equal to this. Right? That's why the conservation of energy. We can think of this as 0.1 and this is 0.2. What is the velocity at that point there? Okay? So what is now, the question is, what is now the height? Well, we can think of the height as, if this is r, sa ato pa, this height here, this h here, that h is just equal to r plus r sine of theta, right? Okay? Or I would prefer to write this as r times 1 plus sine of theta, because this is sine of theta. So that's the height. So that the energy here is equal to the energy here. What's the energy here? Kanisha. So 1/2 mv naught squared plus mgr equals 1/2 mv at that point squared equals, I don't know, plus mgr times 1 plus sine of theta. And ato ni siyang dito, we can actually calculate v. Right? In terms of v naught and r. These are given. So, pag ato ni siyang i-move dito, that is now 1/2 mv naught squared. And since minus mgr ka, minus mgr sine of theta, right? Equals 1/2 mv squared. So that v now is just equal to v naught squared minus 2gr sine of theta. That is v squared. Okay? Now, what is the firing angle? Muna karon. Projectile motion naman ta. What is the initial angle of the projectile? Okay, since projectile na siya. We need this tangent line, right? But that tangent line is just, okay, kay theta man eh. Tama? The tangent line is perpendicular to the radial line. If this is theta, because this is theta, this one here is theta. This must be equal to pi over 2 minus theta. So the firing angle of the projectile is, the initial angle is pi over 2 minus theta, or 90 minus theta. So we now have a projectile. Okay? We can now calculate the minimum and the maximum. What's the minimum? Ang minimum is, of course, okay, ako na ning i-erase ha. The minimum is, okay, unsay minimum niya? Ako na, I erase it here. The minimum is that it should be greater than this distance here. Let's call this x1. Right? That would mean that x, what is x? X is equal to v naught cosine theta t. It should be that this must be greater than x1. Or let's say, butang equal. To be strict, para mo shoot yun siya, greater than x1, right? And what's the maximum? The maximum is, since r ni siya, sa ato pa, it should be that this must be, at the same time, this is x, ang ato ang covered, x now, must also be less than x2. What is x1 in terms of the geometry of the system? Well, x1 is just equal to r cosine theta, right? So this is just equal to, x1 is just r cosine of theta. But what is x2? x2 is, this is 2r, right? Plus x1. So this is 2r plus x1. So that would give us as 2, that is r time plus 2 plus cosine of theta, right? That's the maximum. Now, we can now solve this unta, but the problem is we don't have the time. We don't have time, right? Well, it's easy to calculate that. Pero it's easy, pero it's quite messy. Okay? It's quite messy. Ang atong buhato na lang is we can actually use the y of x sa atong projectile motion. What is what the y of x nato sa projectile motion? Para di natin mag-calculate og time. Isa lang ka-calculation. What is y of x? Y of x is equal to y naught plus, ano nga nito? X tangent theta, right? X tangent theta minus 1/2 g over v naught squared cosine squared theta x squared, right? Mo ni? Dili ni cos base, dili sa sine. Okay, this is our y of x. We can use this if we don't want to solve for time. We go to xy space directly. But firstly, I forgot. The original question is that asa siya mulan dire. Nakuha? Given v naught. Okay, given v naught, meaning that we assume that v naught satisfies the condition of the minimum and the maximum. So given whatever that v naught is asa sa mulan, well, of course, how can we use y of x here? In this case, manggod, we will be solving for x. So atong i-convert ang problem karon, ani. Ang atong y, it's fired here. Iana lang nato no, mas dali sa tanawon, right? Ako isulat diri ha. V squared equals v naught squared minus 2gr sine of theta. Okay? So, sakto na. Atong i-convert ang problem dire. Kay anyway, wala naman ta sa ako ano, so we will just be concerning our ano. Para magamit nato ni, okay, we have to be in the absolute axis nga kuan. So meaning here, this is now the axis y equals 0, and this is y naught. What is y naught? Okay, ang y naught nato is, the initial y naught is what? It's just r sine theta, right? That's our y naught. Ibig sabihin, giset nato ni siya as 0. And this will be our y-axis. This is our x-axis, positive x-axis dito. I-convert nato anang problem. Kaya para dili siya confusing. Because if you want to use this was derived in this configuration. So, pwede man nato na siya ikuan. No, i-change ang, in mathematics, we call the transformation of axis. But, okay, let's not do that one here. I mean, yeah, we're doing it, but I'm not deriving to you the equations using kato. Because it's complicated. Okay, so, as it goes dito, paana dire, we are solving for x, right? And we can now solve for x by solving, setting y equals 0, right? Tanan na ana, tama? We have an initial angle theta. What is our theta? This is pi over 2 minus theta. Katong theta dito ganiya, let's just call this alpha, no? This initial angle. Ano na lang, ibutang na ko itong initial angle diri as, this angle here is A, no? If that is A, so this is pi over 2 minus A. And you can solve this, right? Quadratic. You have two solutions. But take the positive. Okay? So, and what is V naught? V naught is just this V here. Dili ni siya mawang V naught. Ang V naught dire, it's not this V naught here because mao na siya dire, tama? Ug mao na siya dire. The V naught being referred to is the velocity here, the final velocity at this point. Nakuha ninyo? So, substitute this one, so it becomes a messy calculation. But you can solve it. Nakuha ninyo? Nasabtanan ninyo ang kabalo na mo sa ibuhaton? Di na ako i-proceed ha. plug in. This are plug in na lang ni siya. Plug and play. It's plug and play. Tanan na anay value. Natay theta, which is this. Okay? Natay y naught, which is that. Natay v naught, which is that. Which is v squared here. And you can now solve the equation for x. And I'm not going to do that because it's quite messy. But I will leave. Matured naman mo. Tiguang naman mo. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, kabalo na mo buhatan na. It's just algebra. Now, how about the minimum? Let's solve now the minimum and the maximum. What is the minimum again? Dapat, diri siya, no? Dapat, wala tayong control sa angle. Dapat morning minimum, ug mo ni ang maximum. That means, since pare-pareho ang firing angle, which is A, theta, which is equal to pi over 2 minus A, ang atong control karon is ang initial velocity. So dapat atong pakusgon ni siya or pahinayon. Well, you can control this by controlling V naught. Right? Because naman ay ano dire, no? Kani fix naman yung R. So by controlling V naught, you can control V. So you can also controlling V means controlling the initial speed. How do we solve for that? Well, we solve the equation. We solve V naught, and this is very solvable. Using this equation, okay? Using this equation, murag reverse engineering ni siya. Ang kaning equation man god, finding the minimum and maximum, we want to know at what velocity dire, at what velocity such that when it lands on this point here, it will be dito. Or in this case, it will be greater than, what is this? This is r sine of, not theta anymore. This is A. Right? R sine of A. So this is A di. Okay? It becomes R sine of A. So, just set equal to R sine of A. That becomes the minimum, right? So, in order to solve the question, what is the minimum? Set X equals R sine of A. Y is equal, of course, 0. Of course, the same y naught. What else? Ang kinahanglan nato. Masolve na to ang V, right? Ibig sabihin, and of course, theta is just the same. Theta is just equal to pi over 2 minus A again. From here, we can solve V naught, the required initial velocity dire. Not the V naught here. Pangalanan lang nato ni siya ba V hat na lang. Okay, para ana. So V hat. Okay, so sa ato pa, this is V hat dire, di ba? This becomes V hat now. Right? And this V here will become now our V naught for the projectile. So we are reverse engineering it. Masolve nato ang V naught dire, tama? And solving V naught here, masolve na nato ang kaniang atong unknown, right? Ibig sabihin, this question is what should be V hat? Kay mo man itong general control gyud dire. What should be V hat in order para makaabot siya dire? Right? The minimum V hat required. Mao na ang exactly the question is. Now, how to solve that? Well, dili na nimo madiretso from here kay kung disconnected man ang ato ang it's made up of two motions, right? Projectile and circular diri sa okay? Motion on an arc. So atong i-solve sa nato ang required nga V naught to satisfy that, and from V naught we can solve our V hat. Nasabtan ninyo? Now how about for the maximum? Well, for the maximum, just X, set X equals, what was this? Kana, tama? 2R plus X1, or this is now R2 plus cosine of theta. And the same gihapon y equals 0. This, you can again solve for v naught and at the same time solve for v hat. Nasabtan. Now, you do that sa inyuhang kuan. Okay? Okay? Okay. Kay, may ano na to na, pa-assignment na lang na na siya. Okay, pasa ninyo ugma. Okay, di na ako i-solve ha? Pwede na ako ni-solve kaysa yun raman ni siya i-solve dire. Kapoy gapon kaya tangent dito. Taas. But it's all algebra. Okay? Pag di na ninyo masolve ang algebra na, mo na problema karon. Any question on say kuan ani? Ha? Ang say minimum ug maximum. Solve the minimum and the maximum b hat. Okay? Okay? Now let's have another problem. Okay, you have a parabola and a particle of mass m. Butangan nato og friction. Okay. So, yeah, we have a particle sliding down a parabola and there's a friction. Now, ang ato ang ikuan diri is that since this is moving in a curved motion, even though dili siya circular, but general curvature, naa siya centripetal force. Okay? Which actually would cause the centrifugal force nga kumbaga pa mas mustik ang mass sa surface. But we will neglect, ato ang assumption there is we neglect centripetal force or FC. Okay? Because if we include FC, the problem na becomes analytical and solvable. Pareho gyapon tong sa circular nga na friction where it resulted to a recursive integral. We cannot solve it analytically and even computationally, it will be difficult to solve. That's actually a very difficult problem to solve. So we neglect centripetal force. We'll just assume that the force on the surface is only due to the weight. Weight is the only sa surface. Okay? So this is our assumption. So we have a parabola sliding down. Let's say that it starts from height h. Okay? And we want to calculate, and let's say the velocity here is v naught is equal to 0 at this point. What would be the velocity at the ground or at the vertex of the parabola? Okay? Now, of course, if this has no friction, this is very simple. We know that this is just square root of 2gh, right? Bisag kung sao na siya, bisag kung sa itsura dira, that would be square root of 2gh. Okay? But since na siya friction, it's no longer that because this becomes a path-dependent nga system. So, in order to do this, okay, we have to use, the easiest solution is, of course, the conservation of energy. Okay? The route via conservation of energy where we have delta KE plus delta PE. Or actually, I can just write it as delta E, no? Delta E. The change in mechanical energy is the work done by the non-conservative friction. Okay? So, first, let's assume the parabola has to have an equation, right? So in general, the parabola will have an equation y is equal to ax squared plus bx plus c in standard form. But we'll just assume that this is the 0, 0, so that the parabola is equal to y is equal to ax squared. Okay? Now, the next thing we do is that take a small arbitrary point of the particle. Okay, suppose kanaan na siya dire. And then let's form the configuration. We will be needing the tangent line there. So nani gamay kayo dira, no? And that very small portion there can be approximated by a line. So if we are going to zoom out on that, we have this one. We have a particle of mass m traversing a distance called dx. Okay? Or just delta x lang sa, no? Delta x, so that makita ninyo ang transition from this discrete to the continuous. So, as it moves dire, this is approximately straight line. Okay? Pag gamay kaayo na siya. Okay? If you let delta become very, very small. Now, we will be needing this angle right here. Kung mao ni ang medyo mahinahanglan og mathematical analysis, no? Well, how do we find the angle there? And that would require us to express this angle in terms of the parabola. Okay, the equation of the parabola. But we know that the equation of the tangent line, okay, at any point in the parabola, there is that tangent line. Now, the slope of that tangent line is equivalent to the dy over dx, right? Tama? The slope of this tangent line, the slope of that is just equal to dy over dx or y prime. In this case, meaning the slope of that is equal to 2ax. But what is dy over dx? This is delta y, right? That is delta y. And then this is delta x. Tama? Now, since this is our delta y and this is our delta x, meaning that this is just equal to the tangent of the angle, right? So, naana tayo theta. Okay? 2a, meaning now, theta is just equal to tangent inverse of this one. But here, we will be needing to express this in terms of, anyway, maano nato na siya ron. Okay? Now, of course, when we form this equation, we know that this is 1/2 mv squared minus 1/2 m v naught squared plus mg h minus ah final minus mg h naught equals the work done by friction. In this case, you have friction as the non-conservative force. And we know that this is 0, this is just h, and this is again 0 because we set the final at the ground, right? By the way, setting the 0 potential is our choice. We can set the 0 during a height and this will have negative. In this case, pareho ra gihapon, right? Delta H ra gihapon ni siya. And pwede nato ibutang ang 0 anywhere actually. That's why we can call this as the reference point or the 0 point or zero potential point or level, zero potential level. But in this case, of course, the easiest is we just let either dire or didto, right? Okay, wala may reason butang nato sa tunga. Although pwede na imo butang bisan asa diha. Okay? So, that's why this is finally 0. Or if you set the initial to be at 0, say may tabo, tanawa. If you set this as the 0 potential, so this is 0, pero kani minus h man, tama? Okay? This is minus h. So, ang may tabo, minus mgh lagi hapon. Okay? So, from here, all we need now is the work done by friction. Okay, the work done by friction now is, of course, friction, unsay friction dire. Now, this is now our n. We have calculated this many times. If this is theta right here, what is n? This is mg cosine theta, right? We have calculated this set up many times. Okay, kung mao ni ang angle dire, recall that this is the angle of the inclined plane. And we know that n is just mg cosine of theta. So that the work done by friction is just friction. In this case, this is delta W. Okay, gamay man siya, no? The work done in traversing from this to some delta X. So let's just call that delta W, and that is F times delta X times cosine of pi. Why is it pi? Because delta X is going this way, right? This is our direction of delta X. And the direction of our friction is opposite. So they're separated by 180 degrees. So clearly this is F minus F delta X. So what is F? This is minus mu mg cosine of theta delta X. When of course, when we take the limit as the norm of delta approaches 0, this becomes just dx, right? And this is now our dw. But of course, this theta, dili ni, basin mingon mo nga, you can integrate this mg cosine theta x. No, because cosine theta is still, recall that theta depends on x, right? It depends on the position. Ug asa siya, theta is dependent on both x and y. And x and y are constrained. This is what we call a constraint. Okay? This is the constraint of the system. So theta depend on x and y. And also x and y are dependent to each other with this constraint. So we have to express this theta in terms of x. But how do we express that? We have tangent theta here. Now, we actually have kumbaga pa, we have to express cosine in terms of tangent. We have that trigonometric identity. Okay? How do you express cosine in terms of tangent? Okay? So we are going to use this identity. Cosine of theta equals 1 over wait lang, nalimot ko. 1 over square root of 1 plus tangent squared theta. Kindly check daw sa kung isa na internet tira. Cosine in terms of tangent. Cosine in terms of tangent. I'm not sure kung naitan dire. Ang sine ang yata ang naitangent. Cosine in terms of tangent. Sakto ra? Okay. So we are going to use this identity because we have tangent in terms of x, right? Therefore, this is just equal to 1 over square root of 1 plus square of that is 4ax squared. Tama? So, we now have the work done now is just the integral. The integral was minus mu mg cosine theta dx. This is not dx actually. It should be ds. Where, ganiha, na to this was theta. This is m. Since this is delta y, delta x, and this is delta y, sa ato pa, this one here, ds, is, we can think of this as our delta s, right? Or we can just use, so, kung gamitin na itong d, okay, we can use d here. So that using Pythagorean theorem, ds squared equals dx squared plus dy squared. Okay? And of course, ds is just square root of dx squared plus dy squared. Sa ito pa, kung tanaw na ito, the work done now, okay, the work done by friction, this is now equal to minus mu mg integral of cosine theta square root of dx squared plus dy squared. But we could not integrate this, right? Okay? Karon pa mo nakakitaan eh. Nga ano? O mo nagingon nga, how the hell do we integrate this? Okay? But of course, it's easy. We factor out dx. And of course, we know that this is mg. So this is minus mu mg integral of this is 1 over square root of 1 plus 4ax squared, right? Okay? Now, tanggalon na to ang dx sa square root. So we have this, the square root na 1 plus, okay? What is, pagtanggalo na to dira ang dx, okay? Dx squared. Sa ato pa natay dy squared over dx squared. Or that becomes now natay dy over dx squared, right? This is actually called the arc length. This ds is called the arc length. Nakuha ninyo? Okay? But dy over dx is again tangent, right? So this is tangent squared. Theta. But what is tangent squared theta? That is just 1 plus 4, that is 4a, sorry, this is squared, right? Kana. Okay? And now, taking the limit from negative h over a to 0, and you see that it becomes very simple, right? And of course, this is just minus mu m g x, which is x now, this is 0 minus, so negative, minus negative, so plus, right? Square root of h over a. So that the work done by friction now is just equal to minus mu mg square root of h over a. Okay? So, makuha na nato ang ano, ang kuan, di ba, ang velocity. What is the velocity at the ground? Ganiha unsay nabili nato 1/2 m v squared. I don't know. It becomes just negative v naught, right? I don't know, sorry, yeah, 1/2 m v squared. 0 ang v naught. Minus mg h equals minus mu mg square root of h over a. And here, we get 1/2 m, unsay may tabuan ni, cancel lang m, v squared now is equal to 2g times 1 minus, ano, sakto to, no? X is equal to, wait lang ha, y is equal to ax squared. If this is h, so that, yeah, sakto siya. If that is h, x now is equal to square root of, negative square root of, ay, wait lang, i-substitute na itong negative ni, di ba? So, minus negative, yeah, that's why nahimong plus dire. Okay? So, this is now, ato ang i-factor ang 2gh para mugawas ang ano, times, this is 1 minus, kung i-factor na to ang 2gh, so sa ato pa, this becomes now, mu over square root of ha, tama? Right? Square root. Now, again, if mu, you get 2gh. Right? So, yeah, I think this is correct now.